So we finally have the official images of the Galaxy S25 Edge in all its color options, along with a side-by-side comparison with the S25 Ultra that clearly shows how slim the S25 Edge really is. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Maiky here. First up, here are the official renders of the S25 Edge directly from Samsung. They give us a clear look at the phone in 3 colors: titanium jet black, titanium silver, and titanium ice blue. These are the same color options as the S25 Ultra, and as the name suggests, the S25 Edge comes with a titanium frame. Interestingly, there's a small but noticeable design difference here. Unlike the S25 Ultra, the S25 Edge doesn't have black camera rings around its lenses. Instead, it looks more like the S24 Ultra with a cleaner and more uniform camera layout. And honestly, I prefer this look. It just looks better. Oh, and these are the official wallpapers of the phone. Now, let's move on to the biggest highlight: a side-by-side comparison with the S25 Ultra. Korean YouTuber The Sinza got his hands on a dummy unit of the S25 Edge, made with the exact dimensions of the real phone. And the first thing you notice, it's unbelievably thin. Even when placed next to the S25 Ultra, which itself isn't a thick phone, the S25 Edge looks impressively slim. It's also a bit smaller than the Ultra, with a 6.7-inch display compared to the Ultra's 6.9-inch screen. A quick look at the bottom of the phone reveals an interesting design choice. The USB-C port isn't centered. It's not a big issue, but definitely something worth noting. What's more important, though, is that the phone still includes a physical SIM tray. That's a big deal, especially since Apple is reportedly removing the SIM slot worldwide with the iPhone 17 Air. So, Samsung keeping the physical SIM option is actually a win for practicality. When it comes to confirmed specs, there's a lot to like, though there are also some concerns. My biggest concerns are battery life and pricing. Reports suggest that Apple will price the iPhone 17 Air at $899, but Samsung is rumored to go even higher, possibly above the price of the S25 Plus. Leaked European pricing already hints at a premium price tag, and if that same pricing applies globally, it could be a tough sell. That said, Samsung is reportedly producing the S25 Edge in limited quantities, so maybe they're just testing the waters before fully committing to the slim phone trend. Either way, it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Samsung is expected to launch the S25 Edge in April, but don't expect a big, flashy Unpacked event for it. Since it's a niche device with limited production, Samsung might just go with a simple press release instead of a full launch event. This approach makes sense, especially if Samsung sees the S25 Edge more as an experiment rather than a mainstream flagship. Apple, on the other hand, isn't treating the iPhone 17 Air as an experiment. It's getting a full-scale launch alongside the rest of the iPhone 17 lineup. And let's be real, in a sales battle between the iPhone 17 Air and the S25 Edge, the iPhone is likely to win. Why? A, it's an iPhone. B, Apple is going all in with a full-scale release, unlike Samsung's limited-run approach. But most importantly, it's going to be cheaper than the S25 Edge. If Samsung prices the S25 Edge higher than the iPhone 17 Air, they're basically shooting themselves in the foot, especially since the S25 Edge is just an experimental device for them. Honestly, if you're thinking about getting the S25 Edge, I would strongly recommend going for the S25 Ultra instead. It's simply the better phone in every way. Better cameras, bigger battery, S Pen support, and it's not even that bulky. I've been using it for almost 2 months now, and while it may not have the absolute latest specs you'll find on some Chinese competitors, it still delivers a much more refined and well-rounded experience. Now, Apple is finally changing up the iPhone design with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I've got some thoughts. Click here to watch the full video. I'll see you there.